Students, it is week 20 day. This is your Monday video. This is our first day. This is our language arts video for the week. And in fact, this is a review week. And we're reviewing all the punctuation that we have worked on so far this semester before we get into some actual writing activities, which I'm excited about. So I have some new spelling words for you, and then I've got a really fun picture book I'm excited to share with you that is going to review our punctuation as well as some manners in a really fun way. So let me just introduce these spelling words to you first. So we have guessed and guessed. Guessed is to form an opinion without knowing for certain. Okay, to guess, but this is the past tense, guessed. And to form an opinion without knowing for certain. And this is one who visits another, a guest. To sear is to quickly burn the exterior of something. Okay, to sear a piece of meat is to throw it on the grill and burn the exterior really quickly. A seer is a prophet or one who sees. Okay. Seer. And you can match the two E's with the two I's, one who sees. Okay. We have ail, to be ill or sick, to have trouble or pain. What ails you? This is how you would spell ail, like ill, I-L. Or ale, an alcoholic beverage made from grain. Bar is to prevent someone or something from passing. I'm going to bar your way. Okay. This bar, B-A-R-R-E, is a long horizontal pole that ballet dancers will use for stretching. Okay. Cool dancers out there. You have a special way to spell bar. It must be French. Okay. We also have these cool words that have to do with jewels. Okay. This is the first carat, C-A-R-A-T, is a unit of weight for precious stones. Okay. This type of carrot is a long orange vegetable that grows in the ground, C-A-R-R-O-T, and this kind of carrot is a measurement for a unit of weight for gold. This kind of carrot is for other precious stones, and this is for gold. Now you know. Do you feel so smart to know what a carrot is? How many carats is your diamond? If I were to say that, I would be asking about this. How many carats is your diamond? And if I were to ask, can you get me a 10-carat gold bar? Okay, then I would be using that kind of carat. Because I'm asking those questions all the time, right? I need a 10-carat gold bar. And I need a 50-carat diamond. No, I don't even know. Hey, this fun book that I want to share with you quizzes you about your manners. And I'm going to compare that to using punctuation as well. It's really important to have good manners, to use please and thank you, to behave properly like a lady or like a gentleman, okay, when you're eating out. It's polite. It makes other people feel comfortable. They enjoy being with you, okay? Unlike when you're just rude or a slob and nobody wants to be there and is embarrassed by your behavior. Well, using punctuation is kind of the same thing. It helps make everybody comfortable. They know how to read what you've written. They understand it. It's very kind and respectful. It helps people to know what is being said and to who and how it's being said. It is like good manners. The good manners of writing is using proper punctuation and spelling. So we're going to review both manners as well as punctuation in this book. It's called It's a Spoon, Not a Shovel. And it begins with a little quiz that you have to take. And then you're going to try to find the answer to the quiz in the picture. Okay? I need to get my book though because it has the answer key in case we can't find the answer. Are your manners monstrous or marvelous? Here is a quiz to help you find out. Choose the letter of the answer you think is best. Then look at the picture and see if you can find the same letter hidden in the picture. And if you can, you picked the right one. Let's see how you do. I noticed in that paragraph several punctuation marks that we need to review. Hey, obviously the first is a question mark. Okay. When we're asking a question, you end with a question mark. And then a period in most of our sentences, until finally we have an exclamation point, yay, to show excitement or enthusiasm for something. There's also, in the last sentence I read to you, a contraction. Let us see how you do. Okay, let's see how you do. Right? Here's your first question. When Victor Vulture arrives late at the feast, he should say, A, move it, buzzard. B, excuse me. Or C, Martians are green. Which would be the correct answer? Hey, think of that answer that you've got in your mind, which one you think is correct. Maybe write it down on a piece of scratch paper because I'm going to have you try to find it in the next picture. See if you can find a hidden letter in this picture to see if you're right. We've also got the use of the colon. Remember, colons are used when we have a list. So here we've got a list of A, B, and C options. So the colon introduces that list. We've also got a comma separating our dependent clause. We couldn't just say when Victor Vulture arrives late at the feast. There's got to be something more there. And so the comma follows that dependent clause. We've also got some quotation marks. I love how those are used here to show what Victor says. Okay, lots of good review on this page. All right, see if you can find your hidden letter in this picture of our vulture eating at the feast. Let me see if I can remember where if I can check to see where the letter is hidden and help you find it. It's in the cactus, it says. Ah, found it. Did you find it? Cactus. It's a cactus in the upper right. Did you get it? You're right. The letter is B. He should have said, excuse me. Okay. That would have been the nice thing to do, coming late to the feast of the roadkill. Number 2, Marty Mouse has been saving crumbs for a week to give Elmer Elephant for his birthday. Elmer explains, A, your whiskers are twitching. Or B, rats, that's not what I wanted. Or C, thank you, Marty. And there we've got some quotation marks again, some commas, exclamation marks, which would be the proper response when you receive a birthday gift. Think of what letter you need to be looking for, and here is the picture. Okay. Make sure that I'm telling you the right place to look for the answer. Maybe you found it yourself already. Look on the elephant's eye. Yes. The correct answer is thank you when you get a birthday gift. And the hidden letter is a C. Carla Kangaroo is playing hide and leap in some bushes. And there we've got some hyphens, right? Hide and leap in some bushes. She doesn't see Harold the hyena making mud rabbits, and she hops right on top of them. Oh, Carla cries. Here we have another contraction, does not. You can see the apostrophe goes right where the missing letter should go. Okay. Here we've got a quote, and the tag goes right in the middle. So how should she finish? A, I'm sorry. B, clowns have big red noses. Or C, you stupid hyena, only pigs play in the mud. Okay. So think about what letter you need to look for with that one. Harold is saddened at the loss of his bunnies, but graciously replies, D, you have big stinky feet. Or E, that's all right. Or F, little red cars go beep, beep, beep. Okay, while you're thinking about what letters you need to look for, I'll just point out that here we've got commas used for a list of things. Beep, beep, beep. Also with the adjectives to describe Carla's feet. Big, okay, stinky feet. Do you know what letters you need to look for? Okay, let's see if you can find them. There's a carrot. C-A-R-R-O-T from our spelling list. I can find one of the letters pretty easily. Let's see if I can find the other. She jumped on his bunnies. That wasn't very nice. So the A, first you found an A. Both of them are found in the greenery, in the foliage. You can see the A right there, right? And here's your other letter, right over here by his ear. Can you see that? The letter E. So you need to be saying, I'm sorry. And the other answer was, it's all right. Okay. Next. Arvin Anteater is sucking up ants. His friend Arlo ambles up to say hello. Arvin offers the next anthill to Arlo. Arlo moves over promptly and says, out of my way, blubber button. Or, there's a full moon tonight. Or C, thank you. To which Arvin replies, D, your nose is running. E, you're welcome. Or F, dapper diapers. Where did they get these things? I just don't even know. Okay, you know what you're looking for? Okay, let's see if we can find them. Okay. So it says C is around the right anteater's eye, and E is in the foliage, right? Right there. Good job. Wolfgang is bringing his friend Lambert home for dinner. Since Lambert has not met the rest of the pack, Wolfgang performs the introduction. He says, brothers, this is Lambert. Then he adds, A, Lambert, this is Howler, Snarler, and Fang. Or B, Arwoo! Or C, Hubba Bubba. Pleased to meet you, Lambert bleats, and the very hungry wolves politely growl. Mother's red pajamas. Where's the salt and pepper? We're so glad to have you for dinner, Lambert. You know which ones are the correct answers? See if you can find them on this page. Get a little closer. Okay, so look on the wolf's body and above the bottom wolf's snout. Okay, you're looking for an A. This is Howler, Snowler, and Smaller. No, I can't remember what their names were. Pleased to meet you, she says. Gazing into her sweetheart's eyes while eating an armadillo, Miss Crocodilla Jones doesn't notice that she's sitting on her napkin. Where should she have put her napkin? A, on her head, B, in her ear, or C, on her lap? See if you can find the correct answer in our scene here. Oh, I think I'm too high. Am I? Where's my answer? It says in the pond to the right of the frog's leg. Can you see that? There we go. Tricky. Trevor Tarantula is anxious to begin eating. His mother places a juicy cricket on his plate. Trevor likes to shake salt on his crickets, and he is tempted to reach across the table to grab the salt shaker. But Trevor has been taught better, so instead he says, A, have you washed my web yet? B, please pass the salt. Or C, hot hula hoops. Baby Tina digs into her mashed crickets. Daintily, Mama Tarantula taps on Tina's foreleg. Hold your spoon like a pencil, Tina, she murmurs. Remember, sweetie, it's a spoon, not a shovel. It's your turn to sleep on the tuffet, or you're too young to shave your legs. Okay, ready? Before we move on, let me just point out a couple more places that we've talked about for using commas. Here's two independent sentences that have been combined with the conjunction and. Trevor likes to shake salt on his crickets. That could stand on its own. And he is tempted to reach across the table to grab the salt shaker. So they combined those two independent clauses with a comma. Okay. Anything else? Okay, I think we're ready. You know which ones you need? See if you can find them on this page. Look at the glass and look at the wallpaper near the Venus flytrap and the bee. Yum, yum. There you go. We got the B and the D. At the dinner table, Walter Warthog's family is spellbound. As Walter recounts the tale of his latest narrow escape, Walter takes a big bite of his dinner and continues his story, spraying with his family with food. What rule did Walter forget? A, don't step on a crack. B, never talk with your mouth full. Or C, keep your eyes closed at night. And you find the missing letter. I do. Coming out of his mouth. Good job, a B. The Lion family is enjoying a delicious lamb stew. Larry hates to disrupt the meal, but he must leave now for roaring practice. He says, "Lily pads and little frogs." Nothing. Or, "Please excuse me." You find the answer to the correct one. If you have to leave the table early before dinner is done, you would say C, "Please excuse me," and it's on the soup spoon. Did you get that? Good job. Okay, just a couple more. Melissa Mandrill has finished her dessert before the others. She picks up her fork and uses it to scratch her head, then to clean her fingernails. Poor Melissa's forgotten that a fork is only used to A, dig in the garden, B, throw at the dartboard, or C, pick up your food. A screech from her mother reminds Melissa that when she is finished, she should D, place her silverware neatly across her plate, E, stand upside down, or F, sneeze 7 times. Okay, I know which 2 letters I'm looking for. See if you can find them. Let's try to get a little closer. Seeing anything? Oh, I saw one. This picture isn't very good. Okay, but I found the D. How about the C? So the C is in the trees between the parrot and the boy. Oh, that's a really bad picture. Maybe that's it right there. But I found the D next to the tiger, right? Baby Timmy Snaptooth has his napkin tucked under his chin. When he has swallowed the last juicy morsel, he wipes his hands and mouth on his napkin and places it neatly on the table. Timmy has shown himself to be A, courteous, thoughtful, and well-trained, B, finished, or C, both A and B. Let's see if you can find the correct letter. Oh, I found it. You see it in her hair above the fish earring. Good. Let's see. Cory Cobra has the most exciting news to tell his mother. But when he slithers over, he sees that Mother is talking to Mrs. Python. Cory is trying hard to be polite, so he decides to A, hiss, B, eat a rabbit, or C, wait quietly. See if you can find the correct letter. These are cobras. Got it? The answer C is below the right coffee cup and saucer. Okay, 2 more. Buster Bunny loves to answer the telephone. Usually the calls are for his sister, Bea. Buster says, A, just a moment, please. Or B, black beetles bite. Or C, bang, bang, bang. Of course, if Bea is out nibbling watercress, Buster politely says, she's not here, lettuce breath. Windy warblers waddle to wings on Wednesday. Or F, I'm sorry, but Bea can't come to the phone right now. Could I take a message? Okay. Do you know which 2 letters you're looking for? Here they are. See if you can find them. I found one. Where's my other one? It's on the basket. Do you see it on the basket? My copy's so bad. And F is carved in the picture frame. I got that one. A and F. And the last one. Barney Bull has been polishing his nose ring for hours. But when Hannah Heifer drops all of her daisies in the middle of the road, Barney stops and rumbles. Do you need some help? Clumsy cow! Or have you any spare buttermilk? Okay, what is the letter you need to be looking for? The correct answer for this one. I got it. Did you get it already? Front side of the pocketbook is the letter A. Can I help you? How did you do? Did you choose the right letters? Bravo. You're not alarming. You're charming, remember? Father, mother, daughter, son. Manners are for everyone. And I would add to that using correct punctuation and spelling, spelling and punctuation marks in your writing is for everyone too. Those are conventions that are very important in writing. It's the way we communicate and understand each other. It's the way that we show respect as well as politeness in our writing. And so I encourage you to do these action items that have you review and practice those parts of speech and punctuation that we have learned. I do have an easy action item again for you, if you can check that out. You will just need to read the sentence and put in the blank what should go there. What's missing? So is it a period, a question mark, an exclamation point? Do we need a dash or a hyphen? Do we need a contraction or a quotation mark? So those will be pretty easy and fun to work on as well. Good luck practicing these spelling words, and we'll catch you next in Tuesday's history video. See you then.